If you have ever felt stuck posing your clients, this is the video for you. I'm going to break down 3 of my top selling poses that I do with almost every single client. If you're new here, my name is Alicia. Welcome back to the Buxom Boudoir studio. I've been a boudoir photographer for 8 years, and I want to break down a few poses today that almost every single client I photograph ends up loving and taking home in an album or a portfolio box, or maybe even hanging on their wall. I love to do consultations and a lot of discussion with my clients before they show up so that the poses I'm creating for them reflect the emotions and the vibes and the ultimate end goal that they want to create for each shoot. And everybody's a little bit different, so posing might be a little bit different for each person. Physical abilities and, again, like needs and wants kind of dictate the direction that posing goes. But I've got a couple of poses in my back pocket that I love to pull out for just about everyone. And it's because almost everybody ends up really, really loving them. So that's what we're going to go through today. I'll show you my 3 favorites, and maybe you'll be inspired to add them into your repertoire and try them out with your clients. So for the first pose, we're going to be using a sofa, but I've done a very similar pose to this on other furniture, and I can show you that in a bit. But we'll start with a sofa. It's going to be a really, really killer booty pose, and just about anyone can do this because we're kneeling on a soft surface. Sometimes clients with bad knees struggle to kneel on hard floor. Makes perfect sense, but this is nice because we're kneeling on a soft surface. So things we're going to keep in mind with this pose: I like to shoot it from an angle, so where I have the camera set up right now compared to where my sofa is, that's where I like to stand. So I'm at a little bit of an angle to my client. And then we want to make sure that if something is able to bend, we're bending it, and that we make sure we're not losing booty cheek depending on where the legs are. And I'll show you what I mean. So like I said, this is a booty pose, and honestly, it's really fantastic for legs too. If you have a client who's like, I want to show off my legs, or they have a pair of high heels that they really, really love, this is the pose to do. So you're going to position your client on your sofa. Forearms are going to come down to the back of the couch, and we're going to do a little bit of a stagger in our knees. Now, the leg that needs to come back is the one that's farthest away from the camera so that we don't lose booty cheek. If I do this, then this cheek is covering the other one, and we don't want that. So we want leg that's farthest away from the camera to be the one that's back farther. We want asymmetry. We're going to point our toes and engage our calf muscles. We're going to drop the tummy down towards the sofa, and then I love a leg kicked up, but you don't necessarily have to. And then at the same time, client is going to push their butt backwards. I like a head dropped. You don't necessarily have to. You can bring a hand up. But this right here, it's almost always a for sure client favorite. I mean, who doesn't want an amazing picture of their legs and their butts, right? And the way that we can pivot and change this a little bit is turn it into a crawl. So instead of leaning forearms down here, they could be on something like an ottoman, a long ottoman, or even a bed, and be in a crawl position instead. Very easy tweak if you don't have a sofa. I'll show you quickly an example of how we would pivot to a crawl if we don't have something for forearms to lean on, okay? So here's my ottoman. We can do hands a little bit staggered. We're going to do legs a little bit staggered. And then it's exactly like what we just did on the sofa, where tummy's going to drop, booty's going to come backwards, head can drop, toes are pointed, and if we want, we can even kick up that back leg. So it's pretty easy for a lot of clients to do who have different flexibility levels, different posing abilities. This one is pretty safe for just about anyone. And here's an example of a shot that I did in my studio that shows that exact pose, which the client did love, and she took home with her. Since we're over here by the bed, let me show you a pose that sells every single time. And all you need is a bed or a flat surface. You're going to have your client lay out on the bed depending on where your light source is. So normally for me, my clients lay this direction or sometimes that direction. They're going to be on their back, and we want their chin and chest lifted up towards the sky, and we want a little bit of a bend in the knees. So in my studio, my clients are going to lay like this, a little bit bend in the knees. They can extend farther. Sometimes I remove the pillows. Chest is lifted, and then we want hands to start above, grabbing on to something. Maybe they can hold on to a bed sheet or a blanket if they can find one. And then from here, their chest is lifted, their chin is lifted so that we have lots of light on their face. If they're feeling good, we'll flow pose, and I'll have them place their hands in their hair. They can go down their face. They can play with their mouth. They can grab onto their lingerie and pull straps off. They can grab onto the bottom of their bodysuit. But really this, with legs asymmetrical bent, chest up, chin up, this is a great pose that you can tweak really, really easily. And I'll tell you what, I will get clients who end up ordering 4 or 5 photos from that pose because they want the one with their hands in their hair, then they want the one with the hand covering their eye, then they want the one pulling on their bra straps, and then they also want the one where they're pulling up on their bodysuit. And you as the photographer are able to move and photograph this from lots of different angles. So I'll shoot it from above. If they're laying here, I'll stand kind of on the other side of my ottoman and photograph in that direction. Then I'll come around here to the side and I'll get a detail shot if they're pulling up on their bodysuit of their tummy and their thighs and their hands. Really great shot for wedding rings or engagement rings. I will step way far away and get a cinematic shot of them laying on the bed. I'll shoot through trees and get sort of more of a voyeuristic photo of them laying on the bed. All they got to do is lay here. I move around a ton. I get them a ton of variety from this pose, and they always want a couple of images from this pose. Here is an example of what I'm talking about. The final pose that I'm going to show all of you that every client walks away with is another booty pose. And all you need is a wall. That's it. This is the pose that I start almost every single session with because my clients get to get a little bit warmed up then. They don't have to look at the camera. Their back muscles start to warm up and they just get comfortable hearing me work around them. And I find that really, really helpful for a lot of my clients, especially when they're super, super nervous. So you can't really, my clients never mess up poses. That's my job to make sure that they're posing the way that's going to photograph beautifully. But a lot of clients are worried they're going to mess up a pose. So this kind of puts them at ease because you can't really mess this one up. So we'll do hands staggered up on the wall. Left foot is popped up on that toe and you're going to bring it right in front of the right one. You lean into the wall, and when you lean into the wall, you push your butt back at the same time. You hang out right here. We can get variety by bringing elbows to the wall, go into a different crawl. You can fully lean against the wall. And while I do like to shoot this from where I have the camera right now, let me show you the other way I angle the camera compared to my client that really, really, really looks good. I love photographing that booty pose at, again, an angle because my light is coming from here. So I love triangles. When the light's coming from one direction, I like to be opposite, sort of the same angle degree from my client as the light is, because it creates a lot more drama and a lot more contrast. So let me show you what that looks like. So this light is going to highlight the back and the booty really, really well and create a lot of nice shadows for us. If you want to get even funkier, I've got this tree here. I love to sneak around and shoot through the tree at my clients. That's really fun too. So again, they don't have to do a ton of movement or a ton of changing. Yeah, we can tweak and add a little bit of variety to the pose, but really they can just stay still and I can photograph it from 3 or 4 different spots so that they're getting a lot of variety without having to do a ton of extra work, which makes my life a little bit easier. It makes their life way easier. And then they have a ton of variety to pick from at their image reveal. I hope that was helpful and that you've got a couple more poses that you can add into your studio repertoire. Let me know in the comments if there was one that you cannot wait to try with a future client. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe. It really helps me out a ton. If you're looking for photography education, boudoir education, self-love education, you have found the right place. I put out new videos every Saturday, and I will see you again next week then. Bye.